Hello everyone and welcome back to Hobbies and More, your go-to channel for all things travel and plants. I am Sudeshna and today I am continuing our exciting journey into the world of low-maintenance houseplants. In our last episode, we delved into the charming heart-shaped philodendron, and today we are turning our attention to another plant that's become incredibly popular in recent years, the sweet cheese plant, also known as Monstera. But before we begin, if you are enjoying Hobbies and More content and want to see more of this coming and inspiring videos, don't forget to give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And hey, if you know someone who would appreciate our unique blend of plants and travel, share this video with them too. Alright, let's get started. Monstera, often referred to as the sweet cheese plant due to its unique holey leaves, has become a favorite among plant enthusiasts and interior decorators alike. Its exotic appearance adds a touch of a tropical to any space, making it a fantastic choice for your indoor garden. Let's kick things off with a quick overview of a Monstera plant. Its origin is from the lush rainforest of Central and South America. The Monstera is instantly recognizable by its large heart-shaped adorned with artistic holes and fenestration. Much like sweet cheese, these unique features make it a favorite among plant enthusiasts. In the wild, Monstera plants are climbers, using their aerial roots to climb to trees. When cultivated indoors, they can be encouraged to climb with supports or allowed to grow bushy and sprawly. Now let's uncover the secrets to keeping your Monstera happy and thriving. Here is some basics on how to care your Monstera. All other plants, basic care is light, watering, soil, humidity, fertilizing, pruning and propagation. Let's start with light. Light is a crucial aspect of Monstera care. Before we dive into the specifics, let's understand why light is so vital for our Monstera plants. Just like humans need sunlight for energy, plants use light for photosynthesis, the process that helps them convert light into energy. Also, the right amount and quality of light influence the growth, health and appearance of your Monstera. Now let's talk about the lighting requirements that will make your Monstera truly shine. Monstera plants thrive in bright indirect light. Think about dapple sunlight that mimics their natural habitat in the rainforests. While they can tolerate some direct morning sunlight, be cautious about exposing them to intense afternoon sun. Direct sun can scorch their leaves and lead to stress. Monstera plants are adaptable to different light conditions, but keep in mind that more light they receive, the more pronounced their unique fenestration become. If bright light isn't always feasible, don't worry, Monstera plants can tolerate lower light condition too, but they might grow more slowly and produce fewer holes in their leaves. Now that we know what kind of light Monstera plants need, let's talk about where to place them. For indoor Monstera care, choose spots near windows with sheer curtains or slightly filtered lights. This prevents harsh rays from directly hitting the leaves. To encourage even growth and prevent your Monstera from leaning towards the light source, rotate your plant every few weeks. Remember, every home is unique and you can adapt Monstera care to fit your light conditions. If you have a north-facing window, your Monstera will appreciate the gentle indirect light. For east or west-facing windows, position your Monstera a bit further away from the window to avoid direct sun exposure. Just remember, the right balance of light can truly transform your Monstera into a vibrant, thriving masterpiece. Watering is a cornerstone of plant care, and is no different for our beloved Monstera plants. Just like humans need water to function, plants rely on water to transport nutrients and minerals from the soil to their various parts. Providing the right amount of water ensures that your Monstera thrives without drowning or suffering from dehydration. Let's dive into the basics of how and when to water your Monstera. Monstera plants prefer their soil to be consistently moist but not waterlogged. Think damp sponge rather than soggy mess. Before you water, check the top inch of the soil. If it's dry to the touch, it's time to give your monstera a drink. Overwatering can lead to root rot and other issues. It's better to underwater slightly than to risk drowning the roots. Now let's talk about the best techniques for watering your monstera. When you water, ensure that the entire root ball gets a good soak. Let the water flow through the drainage holes until it escapes the pot. Speaking of drainage, make sure your monstera pot has a proper drainage holes. It prevents excess water from pooling around the roots. Use room temperature filtered water if possible. Letting tap water sit for a day that can help dissipate any chlorine that might harm your plant. The frequency of watering depends on various factors. Here is a guide to help you. During the active growing season, your monstera might need more frequent watering. In colder months, scale back as growth slows down. Pay attention to your plant cues. If the leaves start to droop or feel soft, it might be a sign that your monstera is thirsty. Now about soil. The right soil composition is crucial for the health and vitality of your monstera plant. Soil provides a medium for plant to anchor their roots and access vital nutrients and minerals. It also helps with water retention, ensuring your monstera gets the moisture it needs without getting waterlogged. Let's roll up our sleeves and craft a suitable soil mixture for our sweet cheese plants. Monstera plants prefer well-draining soil that doesn't hold onto excess moisture. This prevents root rot and other water-related issues. To create an ideal soil mix, you will need a few key components. If you already watched my All Houseplant series, you know what is the best potting mix. The composition is on your screen. Use this all-purpose potting soil as the base. This provides a solid foundation for your monstera. You can add perlite to the mix. These lightweight materials improve drainage and retention and aeration, ensuring monstera roots get the right balance of water and air. Now, let's start with a topic that often overlooked: humidity. Monstera plants hail from lush rainforests, so they thrive in higher humidity levels. Humidity helps prevent the edges of the leaves from turning brown and crispy. It also supports healthy growth and development. Here are some practical ways to boost humidity for your monstera. First is obviously misting. Regularly misting the leaves with water can create a more humid microclimate. Also, you can place a tray filled with water and pebbles beneath your monstera pot. As the water evaporates, it increases humidity around the plant. Also, you can grouping plants together to create a more humid environment, as they collectively release moisture through a process called transpiration. Now let's talk about feeding your monstera the right way. During the growing season, your monstera needs a balanced diet to support its growth. Fertilize monstera in every 4 to 6 weeks with a well-balanced liquid fertilizer following the manufacturer recommendation. I always use NPK 19-19-19 and vermicompost once in a month. Avoid over-fertilization, which can lead to salt buildup. Now about pruning. Pruning is an essential aspect of monstera care. Let's learn how to do it effectively. This pruning always encourages new growth and keeps your monstera healthy, and also maintains its beautiful shape. If your monstera becomes too leggy or starts lose its fullness, pruning can help bring it back to its glory. Here is a step-by-step guide to effective pruning. Start by snipping away any leaves that are no longer healthy. This redirects the plant energy to new growth. Then cut back overlays long stems to encourage branching and bushier growth. When you prune, you can also propagate. Use healthy cuttings with nodes to grow new monstera plants. About propagation, propagating your monstera can be a rewarding and creative experience. There are many reasons to propagate your monstera, from expanding your plant collection to sharing the joy of plant parenthood with friends. One of the most common propagation methods for monstera involves using stem cutting. Let's also break down this monstera propagation process step by step. First, select a healthy stem with at least one node. That's a small bump on the stem where the leaves and root emerge. Use a clean, sharp pair of scissors or pruning shears to take the cutting just below the node. You have two options for propagating your monstera cutting: in water or directly in soil. For propagation in water, place the cutting in a container of water, submerging the node but keeping the leaves above the water. Change the water every few days to prevent stagnation. Or for propagation in soil, plant the cutting directly into a well-draining potting mix, ensuring the nodes is buried under the soil. Water gently and keep the soil slightly moist. For successful propagation, your cutting needs warmth, indirect light and consistent humidity. Root development can take several weeks, so be patient and keep an eye on your cutting. As roots start to grow, you will see them emerging from the node underwater. Once they are a few inches long, your cutting is ready for planting. For propagation in soil, gently tug on the cutting after a few weeks. If you feel resistance, it means root has already been formed and your cutting is ready to thrive. Now it's time to plant your new monstera. Remember, propagation takes time. Be patient and soon you will have a thriving new monstera. The main variety of monstera we are using in our home is Monstera delicosa. Other than that, there are also Monstera adansonii and Monstera obliqua. Adansonii, also known as the sweet cheese vine, the variety features smaller leaves with intricate hole patterns, and Monstera obliqua, referred as a sweet cheese plant as well, is a rare and delicate species with even more pronounced and leaf fenestrations. And there you have it, folks, a closer look at the stunning and low maintenance sweet cheese plant or Monstera. Whether you are a seasoned plant enthusiast or just starting your indoor garden journey, the Monstera is sure to captivate you with its unique beauty. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. For more exciting content on travel, plants and all things about hobbies. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time, keep exploring and keep growing. This is Sudeshna signing off from Hobbies and More, wishing you green thumbs and amazing adventures. Take care. Bye.